All right, moving on to the next topic. I'm sure y'all heard. If you didn't heard, it's over now. Todd back on the market. Candy back on the market. I call the Candy Cane. She been looking sweet lately, right? Candy Cane and Todd Tucker divorce is finally over. They came to an agreement. And even though Todd got bamboozled into signing that prenup on the show, we all seen it. He was able to walk away with something instead of nothing, even though Candy has a had a prenup. So let that be known. Let it be known that contracts are made to be broken. All right. Always remember that. Contracts are made to be broken. You know, even though she had a prenup, Todd was able to get something. So in a divorce, Todd gets primary custody of the two kids. Uh the little girl Blaze and what's the son name? Um Damn, I can't think of the son name right now. It'll come to me. Um if anybody want to type it in, if you know it, I'll say it. Ace. Thank you. Todd gets primary custody of the kids, Blaze and Ace, which I believe they gave Todd primary custody because not only of his daddy daycare videos, but Candy has a flourishing career still by the grace of God. She's the only real housewife that really had a career on the show that still has a career while everybody else ain't doing nothing. If they ain't on the show, they ain't doing nothing, right? But Candy's on Broadway right now. You know, she's in like the Shy, you know, she had her restaurants, this, that, and the third. And speaking of restaurants, uh Todd got all the restaurants. So not only did Todd get primary custody of the kids, which they both have joint custody, but he has primary custody, meaning that the kids will be living with him most of the time. Um, and he got control and ownership of all the restaurants, which is really nothing because I don't think those restaurants are doing anything no more. I think Blaze might be closed down. Old lady gang ain't cracking no more. Um, I think the one in Camp Creek might still be open. I'm not even sure if the one on Peter Street is still open. They had one in either the Mercedes Benz Stadium or State Farms. I can't remember, but the last time I've been in those places, I didn't see it. So um, he got the primary custody of the two kids. He got the restaurants, and Candy gets to keep the house. So Todd has to move out the house and out the guest house and got to go get his own spot. Um, but Todd also walks away with Candy giving him $2 million. So the prenup then stopped Todd from getting some coins. You know, $2 million ain't much, but Candy is technically, allegedly, only worth about 30 million. They say so. Todd gets $2 million, the restaurants, primary custody of the kids. Kandi get the house, and Todd will be getting child support. Yes, he is. You know, I ain't against them getting child support. Us men, we got to pay child support. You know, when we the ones that are doing better, or if we break up with our baby mothers or our fiancés or our wives, most of the time it's the guys paying child support. So I don't feel no sympathy for Kandi when it comes to paying child support, because she's doing better. If he got the kids and he's taking care of the kids, it don't care. I don't care if you male or female. You know what I'm saying? If the kids are with the other parent and you are out being able to do you, yeah, you got to pay child support, right? And the child support award for Todd is 10K to 25K a month. I think they're going to make that decision maybe in their next court date or whatever. But he's getting 10K to 25K a month, which is good money. You know, if he get 10K, he get 120,000 a year. If he get 25K, he getting double that. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's probably a few women out there. They probably mad Todd getting the child support. Don't be mad. It's all fair. It's all fair, ladies. It is all fair, ladies. Yeah. And if you get 25,000 a month, then that's 300,000 a year, which means Kandi better stay working, because them kids is not even 10 yet. Maybe Ace might be 10 years old. So I don't know the child support laws in Atlanta or Georgia, but even if she got to go to 18, let's see, 8, Blaze is, she probably like 5, 6 years old. So before it all ends, let's say it's a bare minimum of 12 more years. Yeah, Kandi will be paying at least over the next 18 years. I'll say the next 12 years, 3.6 million in child support if they go with the high number, you know, at least a million and some change if they go with the lower number. Yeah, so Kandi got to keep working, baby. At least she don't got to pay no spousal support, you know, because that could have made it even worse, you know. So 10 to 25,000 in child support, all of the restaurants, primary custody of the kids. I think that, you know, and $2 million, you know, it's not that bad for Todd, you know. But Candy's a hustler. That's my Taurus sister. She'll be all right.